Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Anton Daniels. This goes with my other videos.
So many of you reached out after my last video that I had to say this one more time. The media has been lying to you about America, and the World Cup just proved it. For years, European and Canadians have been fed the same narrative. America is dangerous. Americans are ignorant. The culture is shallow. The food will kill you. And
Americans were fed very similar things about other countries, right? What do we think of China? Do Americans think well of China? When I actually went to go visit China, it was totally different than what I expected from being an American most of my life, right? Like being an American, I'm like, oh my God, China's so dirty. It's going to be this, it's going to be that. People are going to be stealing from me and all this. Everybody's going to be crowding and just, no, it was actually one of my favorite countries to visit. It was pretty awesome. There was no pollution. There was just a lot of great things about it. Of course, there's shitty things about every country. But I think that propaganda, the thing that really gets us, it's for every country. Every country has their own version of it.
people believed it. Why? Because they saw it on the news. They read it online. They never actually went.
Correct.
Then the World Cup came, and millions of people who had never set foot in the US suddenly showed up. And you know what they found? Friendly people, incredible energy, stadiums that blew their minds, hospitality they didn't even expect. Video after video of Europeans and Canadians saying, I had no idea, I was completely wrong, this is nothing like what I was told. And that's exactly the problem. The media doesn't profit from you having a good experience. It profits from fear, division, outrage. A Canadian family having the time of their life in Texas doesn't get clicks, you know?
True. 100% true.
A crime story.
Like, I've been covering a lot of these fun videos of just Europeans enjoying a thing. They don't do that well on my channel. It's okay. I still enjoy them, and it's nice to spread some niceness out there.
It does. So that's all you ever see. That's all you ever hear. And slowly, without even realizing it, your entire worldwide view gets shaped by people who want you to be afraid. And look, in my opinion, the World Cup didn't just bring football to America. It accidentally broke the most powerful propaganda machine in the world.
I agree 1,000% with her.
I've been enjoying this World Cup to the fucking T.
And let me do you another one. Let me add on to that and pile on to that whole conversation. I think it continues to change the mindsets of people that are too young or too immature or too lazy to do the research for themselves, even within the United States.
Correct.
There are people that have leaned 1,000% one way or 1,000% another way and refuse to have a conversation. And when I say a conversation, that is much different than a debate. A debate is trying to prove somebody else wrong, taking a position and trying to argue that position for
Yeah, there's a winner in a debate.
victory in the eyes of everybody else that's observing so that you can make yourself look good. A conversation is me taking in what you say, you taking in what I say. And as a person that has been on both sides of the political aisle, meaning that I was raised to be a Democrat, and we always voted that way just because we were black and we were expected to do so. And that's what I did all the way up until my 30s. And then I changed my position, maybe not even my 30s, my late 20s. I changed my position and I started getting curious about why we continue to do this when it doesn't align with any of our values. Why are we doing this? We are a conservative people. And so once I broke free, I was able to look at it from both sides and then objectively make a decision for myself instead of letting the machine determine for me. Now we have social media, which makes it 10 times more toxic.
It's hard. Most young people have their phone attached to them, and their phone is a propaganda machine.
Meaning that more propaganda is fed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When I was growing up, cable was a luxury, right? Which meant
True.
We had 2, 4, 7, 20,
11,
and a couple of other channels or whatever.
21.
Right? But my point is this, is that people outside of the U.S. mistakenly were able to experience this for themselves, and they came to the conclusion they did, while people here in the U.S. were trying to convince them otherwise, while they were observing and experiencing it for themselves.
This is so True. People that even live here told them that, oh, our country sucks and all this. I've always said our country is awesome. It's not the best it used to be, but it's still fucking awesome.
Let me tell you what the United States of America represents. Less censorship, freedom, and the opportunity to choose for yourself. That's what Republicans stand for.
And multicultural.
That's the common misconception, is that Republicans are pushing an agenda, Democrats are pushing an agenda. No, Democrats think that the government should be more involved and that they can do a better job of managing your resources, which is really a form of fraud, right? Yeah. That's why you have so much fraud over in Minneapolis. That's why you have so much fraud over in California. That's why you have so much fraud all across the U.S. What Republicans are arguing is that we need to have less bureaucracy, less government, less red tape, fortify the things that actually protects us, our military, make sure that we lower taxes so you'll have more freedom to do what you want to do with your dollar. That then generates more revenue, and because we're such a great country, everybody else should pay to come here instead of just freely roam around and get the same rights as everybody here.
Correct.
You should have voter ID in order to protect elections, because we can't just have fake people running around all day long. We can't have illegal migrants voting in elections. We can't continue to have fraud. And I'm not telling you that the Republican Party is perfect. I want to be very clear. What I am telling you is that we are great. And because we don't want to continue to promote that.
Yeah, I don't care about the politics, but we are great, as in the United States. Fuck yeah, we are. They're still one of the best damn countries out there.
We allow for other people to push their agenda, which is not beneficial for Americans. And for all of the people that are complaining, complaints are standing on the backs of the people that actually built this country and made it free. And she's 1,000% correct. Most Europeans, most people that are here visiting, not just for the World Cup, but people that visit here, they ain't trying to go home. They ain't never seen no greatness like this before.
Because people...
Again, this is why I hate it when people wanted to be communists and talked about communism and talked about wanting to leave the country and stuff. Then fucking leave. We don't need you. This country's fucking awesome. You can go.
Finally went and saw it for themselves. So stop letting a screen decide what you think about a place. Go experience it, because I promise you the truth is always different from what they're selling you.
Same thing with Passport Bros. This is why when I push Passport Bros, I tell you guys to get your passports and travel. This is the main reason. What do I always tell you guys? Go and see it for yourself. Experience it. See how you're treated. See how they get treated. See how everything works. You'll be amazed. It is quite different than probably what you've learned or what you've been taught or what you even think of what's going to be there.
Always.
It's my last few hours in America, so I have to go for one last time for the one time, my last hour in America. I need to get one more. I had to get a waffle for the last hour while I'm in here. Yes, it's drenched in butter. Yes, it's drenched in syrup. The last one. Let's try it. It's better.
This is how I kind of felt when I was in China. I was like, oh, this is the last Chinese food I'm going to have in China.
It's so good.
Our food is pretty bomb, I admit. Does it make you fat? Fuck yeah, it does. But it's bomb.
People think that we're crazy for moving our family of 5 from Canada to the US. We've heard it all. Why would you leave Canada? What about healthcare? What about safety? But here's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud. Every country has trade-offs.
True.
We're not chasing perfect. We're choosing what gives our family the best shot long term.
Correct.
And let me tell you something. I know a lot of Canadians. Anton, how do you know a lot of Canadians? Because I live in Detroit. And we literally have 3 different ways that you can just cross right over and be there in less than 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We're right across the street. I look at Canada every single day, right? And as long as you have a passport or a certain type of ID, you can just waltz right in. Actually, when we were younger, that's what we used to do. We used to go to Canada, especially because of the casinos. The casinos, you were able to get in at a lower age. But then we would party over in Canada just because it was something else to do. But people have become so anti-American that we try to make it seem like everything is bad in America.
Yep.
And not in all.
I hate that Americans make it seem like everything is so bad in America all the time. It's not. It's not that bad. This is still a great country. We have wonderful things. Yes, dating and all this other junk is crap, but that's everywhere.
These other countries. And I'm not saying that Canada is bad. I'm saying that it's heavily taxed, that the people complain often at times about their health care because they don't get any preventative care because all of the resources go into, and the tax dollars go into these hospitals, which is a bad experience. And if you then have an emergency, you got to wait hours, sometimes longer than that. And a lot of people don't.
Yeah, I heard a lot of Canadians still use private healthcare because private healthcare, they can get healthcare right away. So they rather pay to be seen immediately than to go use the public system.
They go to the hospital for preventative care because their system don't allow for doctors to be able to serve certain communities. And again, it's heavily taxed and it's cold. And it's a lot of things that go on in Canada.
That cold part, that's a no-no for me. My California ass cannot handle the cold.
And again, I'm not saying that Canada is bad. What I am saying is you don't know Canada.
True.
You don't know ball. You don't know what people are dealing with. You don't know what people are going through. People are making decisions. During COVID, I've seen people fly to the U.S. and live here. I had coaching calls with people that were from Canada, and they said, listen, I'd rather live there than live over here because it's bad over here. It was bad before this and it's bad now. But go ahead. Let them continue to push the machine. But the people that actually are out in the field, that's in the streets, that know what's going on, they really know what's happening.
More control, more opportunity, more upside. That's the decision. And we're documenting.
And that's the opportunity that America gives you. It's the upside. It's the upwards mobility, the control over your own life. That's why I love this country.
Everything as we go.
Guys, it breaks my heart. I cannot bring any of these back to the UK. Oh my god, 2 for $10. Coffee creamer, confetti birthday cake. Oh my god, cinnamon coffee cake. Cookie dough. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the most depressing thing in the world. When will Chobani coffee creamers come to England? I might have to smuggle it on the plane. Oh my god, guys.
That's how you get in
more.
trouble.
S'mores and cookies and cream. Shut up. Toasted vanilla. Oh my god, white chocolate mocha. Oh my god, this is a dream.
Who likes all this stuff? I like my coffee black. No sugar, no creamer. All this extra flavor and junk all up in my coffee?
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
First time Chipotle. This right here is a chicken queso burrito.
I'm gonna be brutally honest.
Be brutally honest.
This is a chunky wrap.
Chunky boy.
That's what she said.
Oh, go.
Oh, bollocks, that's good.
Oh, I even myself has not have tried Chipotle myself, so everybody says it's so good. It's just normal, basic like food, so I'm like whatever about it.
The flavors, the burst of flavors, beautiful. The beans, the chicken, the veg.
I would much rather go to like an Alberto's taco to get their burrito than a Chipotle taco or Chipotle burrito, in my opinion.
The sauce is it's like an explosion of flavor in my mouth. Oh. I think that.
I mean, British people, I mean, how much flavor do they really have? I'm just saying.
Got to be a high score. I think we're gonna have to go. I think it's got to be a 9 out of 10, folks. That is absolutely beautiful. Corey ASMR order. Thank you, Corey, for bringing it. I treated you because, you know, obviously I'm your sugar daddy, but 9 out of 10 for Chipotle.
You heard it here. This British guy loves Mexican Colorado, even though it's Chipotle.
That's why you gotta go to Southern California. We'll get you some real Mexican food.
Let me know what you guys think inside of the comments. I think America's awesome. I would never want to not live here.
No, I love America. I would not want to live here because of, like, I can live somewhere else a little bit cheaper and better because of, you know, income from YouTube and things like that. But I love this country. This country provided me everything that I have. My careers, my businesses, not all, like half of my family's here. The other half is still in Cambodia. Most of my family are well off thanks to this country. They all own businesses. Cambodians are like a part of California. The donut shops in California have the history of Cambodians in it. Like, we are a part of America. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.